little update here on these Airfix Spacemen, early mid 1970s, that I've been painting. I got a sandwich bag full of them, and started with these because they had some little bits of damage in them. Haven't been sprayed yet and still needs sort of a secondary touch-up coat and spots here. You can see the yellow, the original plastic peeking through. For the most part, I'm pleased with them. This guy was like leaning over so much that he wouldn't even stand up. So he got painted. We don't paint the pristine, good ones, the highly collectibles. If they're in good shape, we leave them alone. Nice glass bead gel treatment on the base. Usually I add a little iridescent blue or green, but I want to keep these white, I think, with just the glass sort of sparkling. This guy here's playing golf with some sort of measuring or sampling equipment, and I want that bit of glass bead there, right there, to look like a golf ball. Here's his buddy with the camera, making sure we get to see it live on ESPN. Try to cover up the copper that I use to prime the base with. I'm using acrylic paint. It's just going to slip right off the smooth plastic. The metallic seems to stick a little bit better. I'm actually seeing them better here through the camera than I was just looking at them. These two do not have bases, so I'm using a little bit of plasticine there. Here's the sitting guy's PLSS backpack, and you can see that the peg that would stick into his back is missing. I could maybe use some putty to keep it in place. I tried gluing it on and it wouldn't work, but I got out these little stupid little static lunar rover by Safari from their space tube things, and he actually scales quite nicely to it. They're discussing whether the green breaks to the left or the right there on Ganymede. And I think the perfect size for these smaller scale boxes. This one's not quite done yet. I want that atmosphere wrapping up over the top. Let's see if the space buddy's a little bit big for that, but we've got some larger boxes in progress. Oh. You know, make that into the moon. I think it's still a little bit tight against the back, but there'll be more boxes and more spacemen to paint. Here's two of the little Marx copies that I got back in, I think, February from Toy Soldier HQ, using some blue and then the acrylic iridescent pearl from the Fluid Acrylic line to sort of add a metallic sheen. He's looking pretty fine. The other one needs a little bit more refinement. And here's an update on this Operation Moonbase guy. I decided that the suit just looked too unfinished as it was, so we've been paying some attention to it again with the Pyrrole orange, which because I didn't prime it, it's just sort of, I'm hoping that it's actually sort of staining the surface rather than a layer that can peel off. And then I have not added more glass bead gel to the base yet, but you can see there sort of how it's drying clear, and hopefully we'll be able to see the blue reflective surface under all of it at some point. Stay tuned. Take a look at more. Cheers.